Go, go, go. Clearwater's gone, dude. Never could you find a better soldier. I told you from the start on Paco Guapo's channel that he was a perfect soldier. He had he had his personal care, his body hygiene was good. He would do things that other men wouldn't do for pennies on the dollar. He worked tirelessly. Um, High morale. You could depend on his character. He could understand complex instructions, and you know what I mean. Clearwater's gone. I told you, man. It's a dark day. You're gonna miss him. You may be right. You may be wrong. You're gonna miss Clearwater when he's gone. I was thinking about it all day. The last thing he left me was a pair of shoelaces on the door. Clearwater. You know what I mean? He was a violent storm. Clearwater. Jesse was. That's yeah. He left his mark. You know what I mean. He had profound words. He had words of wisdom. If you could imagine that, he did. He had deep wisdom. The things he did were poetic. He did things in a poetic way, and there was other things too. I wish I could tell you. It's way too personal, and you didn't catch it the first time. So so I'm not gonna get into it. But he um, he was afflicted with demons. There was a deep. He was possessed by a bunch of raucous, rebellious spirits that were hard to contain. You know what I mean? You could see it. You could see evil and things that he did that he didn't know he was doing. And it's like somebody has a hold over you. Somebody's got a spell on you. I see that too. I see it in my sister. I see it in me. I see it in all my girlfriends. It's like you're all fucking. He didn't know that, just like they all don't know it. But it likened me to him because I could see that he was. It was yeah, he was possessed. But Clearwater is gone. He was a strong magnet to bring to the seance table. He was like one of, I mean, if you can imagine that, he had a cape I was making him, he had a wand I was fashioning him. He was starting to do that. In his tomfoolery way, he was a magician, you know? He could raise a raucous spirit or two. He didn't realize he was doing it. I used to snap my fingers at him and go abracadabra, snap the fuck out of it in front of his eyes, and he would still do it with that demon of that fornicating demon that was in him. He would do things with his face, and I'm like, you have classic symptoms of. I'm not a fucking head doctor, but he was possessed, and I liked sitting with him because it was a perverted spirit I could sit with that had beauty and majesty somehow to the things he did. The things Clearwater did were grand. He might as well come down the street with a big flag and a fucking snare drum and a flute and a feather in his cap. He would do that. He was just like the other guy, Christopher too. Just a lamentable lost soul. You know, not like that, but yeah, he was cursed with it or blessed with it, whichever. But Clearwater, Clearwater. You sit down at the table with him, and you're like, oh, that's that good water.